Okay, let's be real. Picking a university, it's a massive decision, right? So today, we're going to break down everything you need to know about CECOS University. The goal is simple, to help you figure out if this is the right place for you. All right, so their motto is inspire the world. I mean, that's a pretty big promise. So the question is, how do they actually plan on helping you do that? How does that big idea actually impact you, the student? Let's dig in and see. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the big picture. What's the core vision driving everything at CECOS? So what this really boils down to is that they're aiming for the world stage. They don't just want to be a top school locally, they're building a reputation for innovation that gets noticed everywhere. And for you as a student, what do those words like integrity and merit mean? Well, it means you're in a place where your hard work is what counts, an environment that's fair and open to everyone.
Look, a vision statement is great, but what does it all look like on the ground? Let's pull back the curtain and look at the numbers. This will give us a real feel for the university's size and history.
All right, just so we're all on the same page, the full name is CECOS University of IT and Emerging Sciences. It's a private university, and it's located in Peshawar, Pakistan. Got it? Cool.
Okay, check this out. Over 39 years in education. That's huge. This tells you right away that CECOS isn't some brand new experiment. We're talking about almost 4 decades of experience here. That's a long time to perfect what they do.
So what about your options? Well, they've got more than 45 different degree programs. That means you've got a ton of choice. You're not just shoehorned into one or two paths. You can really dig in and find something that you're genuinely passionate about. And this last number, this one's all about your future. A global alumni community of over 42,000 people. I mean, just think about that for a second. That's not just a number, that's your network. That's 42,000 potential mentors, job opportunities, and connections waiting for you after you graduate. That is a serious advantage. All right, let's get to the part you're probably most interested in. What can you actually study here? Let's dive into the programs. But before I just list off a bunch of majors, you got to understand their whole approach. They're not just trying to give you a piece of paper. The entire goal is to get you ready for a career. That means a huge focus on skills you can actually use and getting you real-world experience. Okay, so here's the lineup. You've got your heavy hitters in engineering, civil, mechanical, electrical, but then they mix in some really cutting-edge stuff like computer science and biotechnology. And on top of that, you have professional fields like architecture, pharmacy, and management sciences. So yeah, it's a pretty impressive mix, covering a lot of ground. So you know what you can study, but that's only part of the picture, right? What's the story behind this place? And maybe the most important question, how do you know a degree from CECOS is actually worth something? Let's talk about trust and their track record. This is a really cool story of growth. It starts back in 1986 as this small institute, probably with just a handful of resources. And look at it now, a full-blown accredited university. That journey from then to now tells you everything. This place has always been pushing forward, always focused on getting better. But anyone can say they're good. How do you prove it? Well, you don't have to take their word for it. The real test is what the official outside organizations say about them. That's where accreditation comes in.
Okay, this slide is basically your checklist for legitimacy. The value of your degree comes down to who recognizes it. Simple as that. So you see the Higher Education Commission, HEC right there. That's the big one, the national stamp of approval. But then you have these others, like the Pakistan Engineering Council, the PEC, and the one for architecture. These guys make sure that your specific engineering or architecture degree is up to snuff. What this all means for you is that your degree will actually be respected when you go looking for a job.
And if you want to see that quality in action, look at this. A score of 93.26 in the HEC's performance report. That is seriously impressive. This isn't some award from 10 years ago. This is a recent, hard number that shows they're performing at a really, really high level right now.
All right, so we've covered the academics, we've covered the accreditations. They're solid. But let's be honest, university isn't just about books and tests, is it? So what's it actually like to be a student there? Let's talk about life on campus. The vibe they're going for is vibrant and inclusive. Think about it. You've got instructors who really know their stuff, and you're surrounded by other students who are just as driven as you are. When you put those two things together, you get this amazing, energetic environment where everyone's pushing each other to be better.
So, what's in it for you day to day? Well, you're getting modern facilities to work in.
You're going to be doing a lot of hands-on practical learning, not just theory. And maybe most importantly, you'll have chances to meet people in your industry and get actual experience. It's all about closing that gap between being a student and starting your career.
Okay, so we've looked at the big vision, the programs, the proof that it's a quality institution, and what campus life is like. So if you're thinking, hey, this might be the place for me, let's get to the most important part. What's your next step?
Really, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? Are you ready to take that next step for your career? After all this, if you're feeling ready to invest in yourself, let me show you exactly what to do.
And here is all the info you need to get started for fall 2025 admissions. The website is right there, along with the address, a WhatsApp number, and an email. Seriously, reach out to them. I really hope this breakdown helped make things a little clearer for you on your university journey. Thanks for tuning in.